Right now, the NBA world is in a frenzy. With the trade deadline ending just a few days ago, trades have taken over the league. However, all this attention on these new players' destinations have been overshadowing something significant in basketball that has been forgotten: the most improved player controversy. Anticlimactic, but it's true. You might be wondering, what's so amazing about this award? Well, part of the reason why this topic is so controversial is because of how many boxes players have to check in order to even be in the discussion. In this video, we will talk about who we think are the worthy candidates for the 2024-25 season. Let's dive in.
Our first candidate is Peyton Pritchard. Peyton has been a longtime Celtic and got most of his fame after drilling 2 back-to-back half-court heaves in the biggest stage in basketball.
Pritchard, he loves these. Puts it up half-court to the buzzer. Bang! Pritchard at the buzzer with a three-pointer. He's done it again!
Even though Peyton Pritchard is on the Celtics, his game isn't centered around luck. Nevertheless, Pritchard has his own way of creating his own shot no matter what the defense has in mind. He knows how to maneuver around a defense while also incorporating his point guard abilities. Although what sets Peyton apart is his three-point shooting. Teams have to think twice when doubling Tatum or Brown because of his 40% three-point percentage.
However, the 6'1", 195-pound guard has also had to prove himself on the defensive end night in and night out over the course of his career. As an undersized point guard, he has had to scrap and claw to earn a reputation just to be a decent NBA defender. It's something he still takes a lot of pride in.
I really want to be known as a two-way player. Sometimes I see things that say I'm a defensive liability, and it irks me. Every game I go out and I try to prove that narrative wrong.
Throughout his tenure with the NBA, he's always been framed as a liability on defense. With this narrative, it has pushed him to be better, and this year he's been making strides on the defensive end. With this being said, he has secured his spot as one out of our 3 candidates for MIP.
Our next player might be one of our favorites, Christian Brown. With the absence of KCP, the Nuggets needed someone to step up. Many people criticized Calvin Booth, the Nuggets GM, for not making any moves. This proved that he believed in Christian. Just like Pritchard, Christian Brown put his name out there during the Denver Nuggets 2022 championship run as he took over Game 4. Christian has dazzled NBA fans with his aggressive mentality around the room. As of February 12th, Brown has made 75% of his 274 shots within 3 feet, which currently leads the NBA for guards.
Alongside this, he has also been known as a rim rocker, as he even leads the NBA with the most dunks by a guard this season.
Fourth quarter, Christian Brown goes right at Gobert! Oh, what a slam for Christian Brown!
Braun has clearly responded to the statement,
"White men can't jump."
Braun has also been able to showcase his exceptional transition offense as he currently leads the league in fast break points. Unlike Peyton, however, Braun has been the Nuggets' leading defender. For the past few seasons, he's guarded the likes of LeBron, KD, and Anthony Edwards, just some of the few players that have had to go up against his tenacious style. Who would have thought a 23-year-old from Kansas would be playing defense on arguably some of the best players in the world? He has shown something that has never been done before, which is why he is a top candidate.
And last but not least, Dyson Daniels. When the Hawks traded for Daniels, many thought that they lost the trade, but now seeing DeJounte Murray out for the season, the Hawks definitely won. On top of that, Daniels is leading the NBA in steals and deflections. With this said, he's most definitely established himself as one of, if not the best defensive player in the league. Standing at only 6'6", it's incredible to see a guard be this good at defense. However, we're not talking about the defensive player of the year, we're talking about the most improved. So how has he improved, you may ask? Well, we will tell you.
First, his scoring has gone up exponentially. With the Pelicans, he averaged 5 points, and for the Hawks, well, he's averaged 14. He's also making a big difference in the NBA. Recently, guards are becoming better in the defensive field than they have ever been. Just a few years back, Drew Holiday was DPOY, and before that, it was Jordan in the 80s. Back on the Pelicans, Daniels was a nobody who played in the second rotation. However, he stepped it up with the new rule on the Hawks. And I'll say confidently, with Jalen Johnson being out for the season, Daniels is the second best player on the Hawks. Also, if the Hawks didn't get plagued with injuries this season, we could see them as his 5th or 6th seed in the East, and Daniels is a big contributor to this. Recently, Daniels' box plus minus has been amazing. Dyson Daniels' improvement on both sides of the floor this season has been a testament to why we picked him as one of our candidates for MIP.
All of these players have one thing in common. They all play a key role on their respective teams that contribute to their success. Take Pritchard, for example. The Celtics have massive stars like Tatum and Brown, but without Pritchard, they would not have won the championship. This shows how underrated and not talked about awards like the MIP are. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe.